Hey, and welcome to the Toadstead. It's a little dark in here. Let's see if we can... Oh, that lightens up a little bit. Yeah, it's the zero turn. For those of you who are following the channel, you were around when we took this frame, kind of a salvaged deal here, to make an awning, and then to make this little cargo area that has a toolbox on it right now, but we're thinking about putting a sprayer on it in the fall. But what this video is about is the top. Now again, if you'd watched the old videos, you'd know I'd spoken about some red canvas that I found. And, well, we decided to go with something a little different because I found this candy stripe stuff also in my same stash of material. And it just looked a lot more festive. So my friend Kat, who knows a little bit more about sewing machines than I do, actually she knows a lot more because I know nothing, is going to help me get this. I've got it on there pretty close, but she's going to have to help me tweaking it and all that. And we're also going to get ready to start fastening it on. And let me get the fasteners and I'll show you what we're using. Okay, we're on the workbench of the schizophrenic shop here, and I hope you can see this. I've always called these common sense fasteners, call them Twistlock fasteners, dot fasteners, a lot of different names for them, but I'll show you basically how they work. They're in two pieces. You have this apparatus here, let's get one finger, that consists of these two pieces, and then you have this apparatus that consists of this piece and the two screws. Basically, this washer-shaped piece goes in here like this, and that captures the material, and then you bend these ears down so the material is captured. Of course, you pop a hole in the material. Then this part here is screwed to whatever it is you want to fasten to. In this case, it's going to be the framework of that lawnmower cover. And then once you put this over that, it's upside down, but you get the idea. I don't want to bend these down and waste one just to show you. But it would go down on top. And yes, I've been working all day, so that's what working man hands look like. And then, once it's on there, this part turns and basically locks it down. Now, why go through all fancy like this? Well, first and foremost, I want to be able to remove the cover, because sitting out in the yard, the cover is going to get dirty. There's a lot of dust around here when it gets dry, and I want to be able to take it off. Also, I want to be able to move it. I can move these around, and all that's left behind is the holes for these screws. And they last a long time. I've had these on boats. This is primarily where I came into contact with these. They have these that can be screwed to a surface or that can also be fastened to another piece of material. So on my sailboat, I had these on the sail covers to hold them together and a lot of other spots. That one's on the floor now, so we'll take another one. And I got these from Sailrite. I bought them, so none of this, you know, just free advertising for a great company. I've been working with Sailrite for a long time. Back when we were really into boats, we bought a lot of stuff from them. They do an amazing amount of stuff when it comes to sewing, canvas, umbrellas, fasteners, all kinds of stuff. If you have any cloth needs, they're a place you ought to check out. Let me see if I can put that on there a little better. There you go. I think they're in central Indiana, and they're just wonderful people. So anyway, like I was saying, they have several different kinds of ways to attach these. You can put both ends, both parts on a piece of canvas. You can put this on any kind of hard surface with the screw type mounts. And this is just one of the many ones they have. Anyway, so there's your Sailrite commercial. It's a great company. Check it out. Now we're going to go and start putting them on the lawnmower. Getting those little ears through. Perfect. Takes a little bit of work. There you are. I gotta find all the same little holes you made there. Now, Mama Cat got it pushed through little holes and handed it to me. And we put this little grommet in. Then very gently knock all the ears down. Now, just for the record, Sailrite actually sells a punch that you can use now, or I could use now, to punch this piece of fabric out of the center. And I don't have one. So what we're just going to do is cut a little cross in the fabric from the inside. And then that will pass through the male part that's already been put onto the lawnmower. And you can see she's got some already installed, and I've lost my position as leader of this. It looks like Kat's enjoying putting in these common sense fasteners, so I'm simply going to stay out of the way, and they'll go on little by little, and we'll show you how we're doing it when she gets these two done. Alright, to get them lined up, we've got just about all of them done. This is the last set. Kat's going to go ahead and pull it tight. Magpie over there is holding on to it, and she's marking. And then she'll come around this side, and Magpie will hold that mark, which is right there. And because Magpie and Cat pulled it together, most of the wrinkles will be out of it. Now, it's kind of a weird shape. It's kind of a trapezoid, so it won't be perfect, but, you know, it'll be more than good enough for a lawnmower. Now, we'll start taking this thing off and go ahead and put the other half of the common sense fasteners where we just marked them. All right. And this is kind of the end of phase one. It's got all its fasteners on the side and the front. Gonna have to play with some of this. Probably fold it in and just put a, you know, nice little seam on it. But this is really, does it really matter on a lawnmower? You know, that's for somebody else to decide. We're just kind of playing with it and having a good time. And then we're looking at what we're going to do in the back. Because being able to see in these areas, we just found out when I backed up the mower to show this, and we're going to have to play with that a little bit. But so far, total cost on this, all of this stuff, it's about 30 bucks. Most of it for the toolbox and the common sense fasteners, which, if I didn't mention, are stainless steel. So they will hang around probably longer than the mower. But cool. At least now when I'm mowing, I'm not going to turn into toad jerky. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time around.